Hello and welcome. This is a random pickups from Dollar Tree, flea market, Target, Goodwill, and one of my thrift stores. So I'm going to start out. I forgot this was coming out. Too busy doing the Dollar Tree thing, but was reminded. So I had to go and grab it. I've noticed that the Blu-rays are kind of going up in price. Normally when they first come out, I'm used to catching them under like 20 maybe. And now it seems to be 25. I don't know if the studio's hurting and from Corona or not, but hopefully it doesn't stick that way. Picked up Godzilla vs. Kong. I have to add this to my collection, and also I need that slip. So this was nice. That was the only thing I got at Target. Today at the flea market. This is recorded on Saturday. Picked this up for $2. This was still sealed. Looked interesting. Actually, looks like something that Dollar Tree would end up getting, but who knows? It's called Dear Dracula, with Ray Liotta, Nathan Gamble, Ariel Winter, Emilio Estevez, and Matthew Lillard. The original vampire is back. Based on the graphic novel Dear Dracula, created by Josh Williamson and Vincent Navarrete. So basically, what would happen if you wrote Dracula instead of Santa? This kind of sounded a little interesting. Always like getting monster movie cartoons. The Blu-ray I picked up at the flea market today was Bridge of Spies with Tom Hanks. This was also $2. The other, maybe Thursday, I believe this was. Goodwill. Goodwills around me have changed. I went to 2 different ones, and they used to have all these bookcases, and on the end caps were all the movies. Now they've eliminated those bookcases, and all the movies are in one bookcase. So they're obviously not going to be that good to be going to for me anymore. So, but I did find 2 titles. One I was glad about because I picked up the sequel at a Dollar Tree at some point, and that is The Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe. So this was a good little find. And the other one, this just seemed kind of interesting. It's a documentary. 10th Annual International Sniper Competition. La Rue Tactical. Made dead center of Texas, USA. So, just seemed kind of interesting. Little sniper competition. And where these guys go. That was all I got at Goodwill. Now, this next stack is from the thrift store. Got a CD here. I've seen this at a couple different places, but either it's missing one of the 2 discs or it was all scratched up. This time it was not. Also paid $2 for this. And that is a 2-disc deluxe edition soundtrack for Frozen. Got a nice embossing on it. Real nice artwork on the inside. Then for $4, brand new, still sealed, was season 1 of Mad Men on Blu-ray. I've never seen any of this, but here, might as well at least start out with the first season. Then the DVD here I got was Sphere with Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, and Samuel L. Jackson. The next title from Thrift Store was Tarzan Special Edition. I think I used to actually own this on the DVD when it first came out. But, it's still got at least nice artwork, but it's not that same screen printing that they do on some, but it's way better than the blue. And I got the Snapper case here. This was still brand new sealed. Dennis Quaid's Jim Caviezel in Frequency. You know, I've seen this before. This was a really good movie. And another brand new sealed was The Man in the Iron Mask with Leonardo DiCaprio, John Malkovich, who else was there? Jeremy Irons, Gerard Depardieu, and Gabriel Bryan. And that was everything at the thrift store. Now the rest of the stuff is Dollar Tree. Didn't get a whole lot of new stuff from Dollar Tree. Some of the stores still aren't. Like one of the ones that usually always get stuff early, they never got anything, obviously. I didn't ask, but they always stick the stuff out, and considering I've been going there since it's close to work, since I saw it the week before in one of the other locations, nothing. But I caught this other guy's video. I think it was a vegan named Frank or Wayne. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm watching his videos and talking about how hot it is. And I'm like, where are they at? And sure enough, I'm watching and I'm like, I've been to that Dollar Tree. And I've been to that Dollar Tree. And it's up there in Lakeland, a half an hour from where I'm at. And they were showing the video of what they couldn't find because none of the stores had anything on the day of. And I went the day after they did that video and still found nothing. But they had finally got some stuff. Let me see. He mentions a store by his house. I've already figured out which one that is. And that's usually either my first or like today I went there and it was like my last store I did because I did the route a little different. They actually had some new titles, but nothing that I didn't find anywhere else. And I only saw 4 boxes there. The other two close there were horrible. They didn't have anything. Actually, the one actually brought 2 boxes out to me. He said they only had 3, and there was nothing in there. But there was another one. They actually had probably a quarter of one side of one rack from the top to the bottom, all movies, old and new. Did find two titles out of there that I haven't found anywhere else. And a couple other stores had a title or 2 I didn't have. So I only picked up a couple little extras. And so one of the stores today that I did, I found this. And that is Honey, Rise Up and Dance. So I haven't opened this one yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one. But I do know the store that I went to that actually had a couple more copies of that one. This one here is one I found at the store that was really loaded over there. And that is Awake. For a moment I thought I actually had this, but obviously I've just seen this front cover before. So that was one of the new titles at the one store today. This one I actually have had as one of the double packs, which I'll grab. I mean, it's still on its, even in the double pack, it's on its own standalone disc, but kind of just wanted it. It's $1. And that is Better Off Zed. And this is the double pack. This one is more readily available at Dollar Tree with the 2 bonus movies. But this is just the one movie all by itself. So that was a new one. Then the rest are all Blu-rays that I picked up. This one was a used Blu-ray. But like I said, I have no issues picking up the used ones because they're in a lot better shape. They just don't have the DVD included. And that is The Post with Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks. So this one was one that I found. Actually, during these runs, last week on Sunday, the week before, actually the Sunday after the drop, I ended up taking a different road because I couldn't turn down one when I had my wife with me, and I found another Dollar Tree that I had not been to. So that's a new one for me. But they said they've been there for like over a year. Then Friday I was rerouting myself home, and I usually don't drive from this one that I usually do. I go to in this other direction, and I switched because there was a store I wanted to go to that I hadn't been to yet, and those are the ones that I was really checking, the stores I haven't been to. Lo and behold, I'm driving, there's another new Dollar Tree. So while I hopped in there, and they said they'd only been there for a couple of months, so now I've got another new one. And I found Prometheus. The cover art is different than the other one that I actually have. But this is a stripped down version. It only has deleted and alternate scenes. So it doesn't have all the special features, but I do like the cover art a lot better on this. But I did find Prometheus. And today at that store that had the whole ton of stuff, I found one more title. I thought people were posting this up as used, but the copy I got is not used. Just in case, I'm not sure if it just seemed to be one that I thought was being posted that way, and that is Hosers. So I was glad to get a Blu-ray copy of this. Digging around and found that one. It was a lot to move out of the way. Then I also found these last two were at some other stores. I can't recall exactly which ones. And this was in a earlier haul before, and that is Brick Mansions. So I did find this one again. And the last one I found, which I had never seen or recall seeing, is PBS, Snow Monkeys. So that's another new documentary one that I am not aware of. And I do read, well, that is everything. So I'm keeping up on my videos, getting them done, and gone through. Well, is there anything else in there? No, 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 no. Okay, so I'm going to try to just finish this off. Just over 15, not too bad. And thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting. I enjoy hearing some of those comments. And we will see you soon.